Hey guys, what is up? Here we go, Bell here, back with another League of Legends video. Today we're going to talk about how to play against Irelia in the top lane with Shen. So obviously this Irelia isn't great at her champ, so it's going to be more challenging depending on the skill of the matchup, but there's still a lot of things that I looked for here, that I look for every time I play an Irelia that hopefully you can utilize too, to make it easier to beat her, because she is pretty strong right now, and definitely can be oppressive to play against if you don't look for the right things. So I went ahead and took regular runes, which is going to be Grasp, Shield Bash, Revitalize, and Second Wind, with Cheap Shot and Ravenous Hunter, just the Omnivamp. So let's get right to the matchup. When dealing with Irelia, the number one thing we're going to want to be aware of obviously is her passive stacks. So if you ever played against a Tryndamere, you know that once the Tryndamere gets on the wave, has wave priority, and builds up rage, you don't have a lot of a chance. So it's kind of the same thing here, where I just wanted to get lane priority since she was late to lane. And then I'm just going to look to anticipate the low health minion for her to build her stacks to. So right here we step behind the low health minion, pull through our sword with a Q, and get a few free autos. And basically we're looking to do the same thing. And we're just trying to trade with her before she gets her passive up, and maintain control that way. So right here we hit the level 2. Just going to hit that. And we have enough damage level 2 to kill her with the Ignite. So that was a pretty clean example of about as good as it could go for you as Shen versus an Irelia right at the beginning. She didn't respect my damage, and as a result, she paid for it. So right here I could have backed, but I killed her so quickly there's nothing she could get. And I potted, so I'm basically full health anyway. So right here we're going to stay, and as you can see, we're going to stack up a little bit of wave here. Some really bad last hitting by me, but we'll just ignore that and pretend I CS'd all this perfectly. I just ignored this cannon minion, but you see, so now we've got kind of a big-ish wave here. And under normal circumstances, I would probably back, but I was hoping to get this crashed on her. And as you can see, when she walks up here, she's 2 levels down, so I'm not really afraid of her. And again, no stacks, and she walks in a place where I can E her backwards, and that's a free E for me. It E's her away from the tower, and she takes all the minion damage, and I'm able to get a few autos in, and then finish it off with the flash. So I did have to BM her in chat a little bit, because I wanted to pick Irelia, and she picked it right before me. But it was okay, because I got to play some Shen, and I always like playing some Shen. So we just backed, we come back to lane, we get a Bramble Vest, because I figured she wanted to go Vamp Scepter. And right here, she just completely disrespects our damage, and I set up because I expected her to kite back to tower, so that's why you saw me take the step towards tower. But I think she knew that she would just die, so she runs the other way. Nowhere really for her to go. And then she gets the Q slow and she's just dead. So obviously she's already down 2 kills, and unfortunately she stands in the wrong spot, and you're gonna get punished for it. She has no stacks and she stands in E range, so you have to punish it. You have to punish it. If an Irelia doesn't have stacks, you must punish her. Absolutely. So I just get me clearing the wave, and right here I'm not really afraid. And I know she wants to queue the minions behind me. She walks behind me without autoing me, which gives me the opportunity to E her away from tower. And again, just start chunking her health. And that aggroes my wave onto her, guys. Use the wave to your advantage. If you can get under by tower and E away with a big wave, that's free damage for you. So right now I'm 3 kills up, a couple levels up, so I'm just not really afraid of her. So I know she's fully stacked. But I'm not really concerned about that. Trying to hit these minions, and again, what happens here? She gives me an opportunity to E her away from tower. Wow, man, I bet you guys never thought killing Irelia was so easy, huh?
Enforced equilibrium.
Cut them off.
Shut down.
Alright, so as you can see, I now have 1 death. I ulted the Jax. He got a kill. I got immediately silenced and killed by Graves. So it happens, but we're back to lane. We picked up a Tiamat and a Ruby Crystal to start building towards our Titanic. And I just wanted to show you the last kill on this Irelia for this video. So right now we have a gigantic lead. She stands in E range. We're going to take it. She doesn't have stacks. It's free. It's free, guys. It is free. If she stands where you can hit her with no stacks, it's free.
Immediately.
Ionia still stands.
She ults me under tower, but I played better. You can play better too. And you can go 5-1 against your Irelia. So I hope you guys crush Irelias in your games. And I wish you the best of luck. Climb some LP. Let's go.
Ionia calls.
Shut down.
Lit.
Blue team double kill.